All right, everybody. Thank you so much for calling in. We're going to get started. So this webinar is going to be how to have a higher collections rate, we're going to be focusing on ACH conversion. We're going to go over what ACH conversion is, why you need it, and how to implement this program in your spa. For those of you who haven't heard my voice before, I'm Megan Button. I'm one of the newer performance consultants here at Spa Performance, and I mainly work with the East Coast. But we're going to get started, so all right. First off, let's just go over a couple things. How many hours a week are my franchisees and spa directors spending on collections that could be spent on sales? What's your current collection rate? Is it high? Is it low? You know, if you spending 20, 30 hours a week, that's 100 almost hours a month that you could be spending on marketing, prospecting, and sales that you're chasing your members for their money. Especially if it's not successful. I have one spa in particular that's somewhere in the thousands with collection rates because of all the new expired cards, the chip and pin switching over, these new cards that are coming out. And now there's an average of every 6 months people are getting new credit cards because of transfers, stolen cards, lost cards, security breaches like Target last year. Especially with the holiday coming up, we want to avoid all these hassles for ourselves, right? So how many members do you currently have past due? If you pull that report off Spa Intel, is it 10? Is it 20? Is it way more than that? Collections is something if you don't keep up on, it'll eat you alive really, really, really fast. And wouldn't you have your collection fees and rates above 90%? Wouldn't everybody rather that? It's just way easier for us, right? So, what is ACH conversion? It's a program to help boost your net EFT and help keep it high and reduce attrition. Because on average, credit and debit cards give us about a 60% collection rate versus over 90% with ACH. And just so you guys know, ACH is Automated Clearinghouse, which is the electronic network for financial transactions in the United States. But what we're talking about when we say ACH is actually getting a routing number and a bank account number or a voided check from our members to get this information and going straight into their checking account every month to pull the money. Why is this helpful? Because that way we don't have to constantly replace card numbers. We don't have to chase them down. And attrition is the amount your EFT is reduced by each month from loss of members or lack of collections. So if every month you have, 2 or 3 members who cancel that you can't save, but then on top of those 2 or 3 members that cancel, you have maybe 5 to 10 that their card expired and you can't get in touch with them. Well, that's definitely going to help push it up if you can go straight into their checking account versus having to call them for their new credit card numbers. So, why ACH? It's more convenient for us. It's more convenient for Eileen. Eileen's busy. She's got a full-time job. She's got disposable income. She's got a gym membership probably. She probably already has a couple things on her checking account. It's not going to be a big deal for her if you present it correctly. ACH versus debit or credit cards, you're going to have a higher collection rate. You're going to make more money, and you're going to keep your money higher. Your EFT is going to stay higher. You're not going to see that dip during the holidays when people lose or have security breaches and have to get new cards from their banks. The new chip and pen cards are coming out, and let's not have to chase our members for these numbers. Let's not have to call them 3, 6, 9 times. Say, hey, we know your card isn't working. Did you get a new chip and pen card? Can you bring that in for us? Let's just say, hey, we know you got a new card. Don't even worry about it. Bring us in a new check. You can void it out, and we'll switch you over to ACH. All right, so the how, we have what's called VeriCheck, which is going to be how you process your checks. ACH also has no transaction fees unless the check is returned. So as opposed to the average 3% processing rate on all your credit and debit cards, it's actually going to save you money to switch your members to ACH. All you have to do is get a voided check. If they don't have a voided check in hand, you can just Google their routing number and get them to call their bank for their account number, put that on there, print up their new membership agreement, and have them bring in a voided check whenever they can. But if you can see here, the VeriCheck will send you an email whenever you do have a check that's returned. So it is easier to keep track of your collections. Now, for our existing members, we're going to do an email blast. We're going to pull a marketing query and spot intel for our last 30 days, see who's on ACH, see who's on credit or debit cards, call those members who are on credit and debit cards, schedule appointments for them to come in, remind them to bring in a voided check, and then we're going to offer incentives. You know, do they want a free gift or a free retail discount? We're also going to want to incentivize our staff. Whoever gets the most conversions this month gets a free gift card for $50, $100, $200, depending on how much they sell and how many they convert, you know, to the store of their choice. Best Buy, Target, H&M, Forever 21, whatever our staff decides is their incentive. I know one store is currently offering an iPad for the most sales of the month. If you want to offer them a tablet, something like that. So what are our incentives? We have these artworks. They will be available on Orion after this webinar for you. They just are very simple. They'll work for everybody's spas. Ask me how to get 15% off your next product purchase, or ask me how to get your free gift. You choose which one, print it out, hang it in your store at point of purchase, and remind your staff to be vocal. Hey, did you hear about our Easy Pay program? Hey, I see that you're paying with a card on file. Can we switch you over to ACH today and I can get you 15% off this lotion? Or I can give you this collagen mask for free today. For our new members that we're signing up, from here on out, we're going to try to always get a voided check or account and routing number. Again, you can Google their routing number while they're sitting in front of you. They can call their bank for their for their account number. Also, a lot of the mobile apps that they have now will have their account number on it as well. It's convenient for the members to avoid having to change card numbers every so often. It's convenient for us. It saves us money on processing fees. And we just want to, moving forward, only use voided checks to sign people up. So, overcoming objections, because we all know this is a big part of the business. You're going to have people who say, I don't feel comfortable with you having my checking account. That's fine. So for our current members, I see how you feel, Miss Mary. We're going to use feel, felt, found. Our other members who have felt this way switched to our Easy Pay because they found they like the convenience of using their checking account over replacing card numbers, which on average is every 6 months. And you do want to make sure that we let them know we understand that they are really trusting us by giving us their checking information and that we would never abuse it. All of our billing is in-house, so if they do have a collections issue, they come directly to us. It's not going to go on their credit report. We're always going to be able to work with them. And you want to make sure that they feel secure giving us this information. And for new members, most of the time, if you just present it as this is how we do it, we take a voided check. If you can't get a voided check or you don't have checks, you can always go to your bank and get a temporary check. That'll work as well. Or you can give us your account information right now and bring us a check later. If they absolutely don't want to give us a check or their account information, we can always say, hey, you know what? I don't want this to be the reason you don't join us today because I know you're going to love our services. I know you're going to be a great member here. So let's go ahead and get you signed up on your card today, and I'll hold on to your discount or free gift, whatever the incentive you decide for your spa might be, until you can bring in a voided check. If they still don't want to do it, go ahead and sign them up on the card. We never want to lose a member over something like this, but just remind yourself, leave a note in their spa intel profile every, so often, 30, 60, 90 days. Hey, Miss Mary, good to see you in again today. I noticed that your credit card information is still on file. Wouldn't you like to switch over to our checking program? It's way easier, and I can give you a free gift if you do it today. Continue the conversion campaign. Remind your staff every 30, 60, 90 days to pull the members who aren't on ACH yet. If you continue to do this, you'll see your collections rate just keep climbing, and you'll spend less time on it each month. So what now? We all want to get in our spas and put together a game plan with your action items and offering. Are you going to do the discount? Are you going to do the free gift? Talk to your staff. Let them come up with ideas. They know your members. They know what your members want. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. But like I said, your staff members are going to know what your members want. So they're going to be more likely to help you with this campaign if they feel like the ideas come from them. If they say, hey, why don't we raffle off a product bundle or whoever converts the most members gets a gift card. If they're working for something that they came up with, they'll be way more interested, way more motivated, and you'll see better results from this campaign. The second thing you want to do is contact your performance consultant or regional developer for ideas or assistance with your game plan offerings. So get with us, call us. We love to hear your ideas. Y'all are in the spas day to day. Let us know what you think would work best. Always feel free to go on our Planet Beach Franchise Community Facebook page, share ideas, talk to each other, what's working, what's not working for you guys. And then start talking. Every member who does not have an ACH on file who comes in, start this discussion with them to urge them to switch over. Again, you want to go and do your marketing query and spot intel, pull your last 30-day frequent members, and start calling them. Book a service appointment. Hey, Miss Mary, I see you normally come in on Thursdays for your hydration. Would you like to bring a voided check-in when you come in? I'd love to talk to you about our new Easy Pay program. I can give you a free gift if you can do it. What time works for you? 5? Okay, great. We'll see you then. It's a really easy way to get your frequent members to be your first switches and start really seeing some success and building momentum in this campaign. So for further questions, instructions, or detailed trainings, contact your performance consultant or regional developer. We are always on our emails, calls. We love to talk to you guys. We're really excited about this campaign, and we think it's got a lot of potential for you guys to boost your EFT and keep it higher year-round. This is a great way for us to get really, really engaged with our members and keep our numbers high year-round. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for calling in and listening, and we hope to talk to you really soon.